I own and operate $1 million gutter business. But before I did that, I wish I knew the following. The number one thing you should be focusing on your business is speed to lead. What does that really mean? When someone calls you, how fast are you getting to them with what they're looking for? What does that mean? When someone calls a business, they're typically asking for service. A lot of the mistake that a lot of us do is that we say, hey, we'll get you a quote tomorrow. Why can't you get them a quote within the same day, within the same 24 hours? For me, in my gutters business, I've been able to really implement speed to lead, which means when I get a phone call, which lasts probably a minute, 2 minutes, if it's a cleaning quote, we get you a quote within the next 15 to 20 minutes. If it's an installation quote, we'll get you a quote within the next 30 to an hour, depending on how busy we are. What does that do? We've been able to implement a system in our business that allows us to measure the gutters online, that gives us the exact scope of work that we need to do our business to serve a customer. Because I'm able to get a quote to somebody who's probably gotten quotes before, they're just price shopping. They're able to make a decision fast. And when you strike when the iron's hot, you get the lead to close. So what ends up happening a lot of the time, customers say, oh, don't you have to come to my house to give me to get the measurements? No. I'm going to get you a quote because I use Google Satellite. I use the Tax Advisor website to pull out the measurements so I can give you a quote. Then they're like, oh, really? That's really cool. And guess what? I send them a quote. I call them to close. They're like, oh, no, we're still waiting for a couple more quotes. They told me they're going to come out in the next couple days. So my competitors or my colleagues in my market are still taking the time to drive out there, waste their gas, waste their time, and then still try to close a deal. And they might lose it to me. I'm not the cheapest. I'm right in the middle. I'm mid-range high. Sometimes customers tell me that I'm pretty expensive, but I'm not wasting my time on the tire kickers. So speed to lead is very important. If you're in the gutter space, it's absolutely doable. If you're in a different space, what I would say is this. Try to figure out how you can implement getting someone there today, getting a quote to them today. I know if you're a roofer, it's a little bit more complicated. You still need to go there because of the layers and multiple different variables. But really, figuring out maybe a ballpark number so you can see if if the lead that called is even qualified to prepare themselves to spend that much money with you, or figuring how to actually give them a concrete deal over the phone via virtually text or via online, via email. So, hope that was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.